dish called
Es como
ceviche.
la bandera peruana,
It's like the Peruvian flag.
es el ceviche.
Vamos a preparar
Vamos a
un buen
presentar
ceviche
los
esta mañana.
ingredientes. Los ingredientes con cuál hacemos la base o la leche de tigre.
So Jose, first of all, he's going to show us, all the ingredients, to have or to make the key of a very delicious ceviche.
Tenemos el apio o garlic,
There's celery,
la cebolla roja o red onions,
red onion.
el rocoto,
Oh, rocoto is one of the largest chilies we have in our country. Doesn't grow in the rainforest. Rocoto normally grows in the higher elevation, over 1,000 meters above sea level.
¿Cómo lo consigo en México? Parece que
En México puede haber, sí, ¿no? Claro. Perú
México tiene una
exporta.
variedad de, algo de 25 tipos de rocotos.
Oh,
México, sí.
yeah, you find it in Mexico, he said.
También tiene el chile, que es aliado, que tiene una variedad de 15 variedades de chile en México.
25
ají-
different kinds
ají
of
limo.
rocotos and 15 different kinds
Ají
of
limo.
red chili.
El guión o ginger,
Ginger roots,
jengibre.
el ajo, yes.
garlic, Peruvian garlic,
Cilantro
cilantro,
y uno de los insumos más importantes.
one of the most important,
Este es el insumo más importante en todos los
elements.
vegetales. Puede faltar cualquier de acá, pero no
among
puede
all
faltar
of them.
este.
You
El
might
limón.
miss any of these ingredients here, but
En el Perú tenemos una variedad de 75 variedades de limón.
except the lime. 75
Pero
different species of
Trabajamos
lime.
con el limón que la Amazonía produce. Este es
Wow.
un limón regional.
That's local one.
Vamos a hacer los cortes, perdón. Acá tenemos la sal. Tenemos pimienta negra molida.
Salt, black pepper.
Tenemos cebolla roja y julianas.
Just one little detail.
Tenemos el
The
ají
way how
limo.
they, our chef, they chop, the onions.
En julianas
It's a
también.
specific style called juliana.
Tenemos el zumo de limón.
Frederick. Corte juliana es el corte para el ceviche en la cebolla.
Así es. Tenemos el zumo de limón.
Lime juice.
Tenemos hielo amazónico.
It's local ice cubes.
Only in Peru.
Chifles.
Those are the green plantains, chips.
Catfish o doncella.
Doncella is a type of Amazonian catfish.
Lechuga regional amazónica.
That's a local lettuce.
Vamos a hacer los cortes.
Now
Empezamos con la
it's
cebolla roja.
gonna chop, chop the onions. Watch this, guys. Está preguntando la señora si el cuchillo es peruano, dice también.
Amazónico.
Uh-huh. I asked the chef, if the knife is Peruvian. Chinese.
Tenemos con el rocoto.
That's the large chili called rocoto. Can you say that? Rocoto. In Arequipa, there is a very famous dish called rocoto relleno. It's stuffed in, rocoto. Ooh, wonderful. If you go to Arequipa, you gotta try that one. I promise you're not gonna like it. You're gonna love it.
Ají limo.
It's the limo chili. A little bit spicy.
Este es muy picante.
Wow. ¿Cuántos años ya de experiencia, José, en la cocina? Asking José how many years of experience?
Tengo 17 años desde que
17 years experience.
estudié mecánica automotriz y me terminé siendo cocinero.
Originally, José, he was studying, to be a mechanic, for automobiles. And then he ended up being a chef, and a good chef. Jose is originally from a beautiful city, a beautiful place in Peru up in the north, a mountain called Cajamarca. Cajamarca. No, Jose?
Así es.
Wow. Jose had a chance also to work in the nicest restaurant in Lima. Yeah, and there he met, a very well-known Peruvian
Tenemos
chef.
el ajo.
Next one, he will chop, the garlic.
Tenemos el guión.
Guys, once he's done, chopping all the ingredients, he's gonna put them here in the blender. ¿Por cuántos minutos le da su...?
3 toques, solamente cada prendida por 3 segundos a 4 segundos.
A unos 10 segundos.
Ajá.
About 10 seconds. All this mixture of these vegetables, all these ingredients that Jose was chopping, you know, he would put them in the blender for about 10 seconds. 10 segundos en la licuadora,
El
todo
apio.
lo que está cortando. Apio is the celery. So how many of you guys cook
Tenemos el
ceviche at
cilantro.
home?
El
Anybody?
cilantro es muy importante también, Juanito.
¿Cocinan su ceviche en la casa, amigos? ¿Sí? ¿Sí o no?
Eh,
Acá Sofía cocina, ¿ah?
Not yet.
Cilantro,
tenemos de poner solamente los tallos.
just the, don't put the leaves. When you cook ceviche, don't put the leaves of the cilantro. Just put the, you know, the little stems. The very skinny stems.
Tenemos la verdura picada.
You already chop all the, all these ingredients, all these vegetables.
Vamos a poner un poco de sal,
He's gonna add
un poco de pimienta.
a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt.
Yes. Yeah. There's nothing.
Looking good.
Smells good.
I gotta tell you guys, you know, a lot of the food, a lot of the Peruvian food, you know, when we cook in Peru, you know, has at least a little bit of cilantro.
Tenemos la doncella.
Here is the fish called doncella.
Don't say.
Doncella is the Amazon River fish. Wow.
It's a sharp
That,
knife.
how big the doncella gets in the Amazon? About 4 feet, 4 feet long. That's a good size, 20, 30 pounds. That's big as they can get. Pesa hasta 10, 15 kilos la doncella. Regular tamaño.
¿Cuál podría ser similar en México?
Corvina,
Corvina.
El mero, el atún.
mero, atún.
Ah,
Mero.
sí.
Well, it looks like he's cutting off all the vein.
Ya. ¿Cómo se llama este chinito? El que ha hecho los cortes bien raros.
¿Japonés?
Ah, en japonés. ¿Te acuerdas lo que es? No, no.
Que cuando al agua, ¿eh?
So how many of you guys cook, you know, at home? Raise your hands. I do.
I do.
I'm not the best cook, but I'm the good-looking cook. So, and here we go, amigos. There's a time, you know, to chop, you know, the fish. Get ready filleted, and then now he's gonna chop it into small pieces. ¿Va a alcanzar para todo?
Sí. Vamos a agarrar un poco más.
No se preocupe. No todos vamos a
I'm just asking, you know, Jose, our main chef, you know, that you are going to have a ceviche. You better, you know, make sure that
Yes.
make, you know, enough for everybody.
Tenemos el pescado picado.
You already chopped the fish,
Le vamos a agregar un poco de sal igual,
and then you added a little more of salt,
un poco de pimienta.
a little bit of black pepper,
Y acá le agregamos un poquito de ají limo.
the limo chili is next. Chopping, 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 chopping. Chop, 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 chop.
Un poquito de cilantro.
Now this time he's going to add the cilantro leaf. Chop, 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 chop.
Nothing
Qué
like a good
manera de
sharp knife.
cortar, yo me tardo más.
Yo aprendí a cocinar aquí con el señor José. Ahora cocina en la casa ya. Sí.
Tenemos un poco de pescado acá.
Chop more fish. To be honest, my friend, before I came to work on the Zafiro, I didn't know how to cook, so I learned from Jose. Now I'm able to cook at home. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner sometimes.
Acá le agregamos un poco de hielo.
He's gonna add a little bit of
Hielo
ice in order to put that before put them in the blender.
Acá le agregamos el zumo de limón, que le dije hace un rato que es el limón, el ingrediente más importante.
As he
Agregamos
mentioned
acá.
before, the lime is the most important ingredient when you cook ceviche or when you prepare ceviche. Everything he has in the little bowl, the silver bowl, is gonna go into the blender. That will be they call locally here leche de tigre. Le llaman, la base es conocida como leche de tigre. The main key, is made out of all the mixture of all the onions, the chili, the garlic, the celery, the cilantro, the onions, everything will be put them in here in the blender for 10 seconds. And then in order to have the key, it's very juicy, that one is gonna go on the top of the fish. All right?
Yeah.
Ponemos a la licuadora.
That's the top secret, amigos. Of course, there are so many ways, many different styles how our Peruvian chefs, they cook ceviche. Nowadays, you go to the large restaurants, they will, the menu, they will have many different kinds, of ceviche. Yeah.
The first ceviche I ever ate was shrimp, not fish.
Oh, really? In
They
Peru?
Ceviche, not in Peru.
Oh,
And it was a Mexican
oh,
restaurant.
in
They
Mexico.
did shrimp.
Yeah,
instead of fish.
Mexico has some good restaurants too.
Okay.
Okay, ready. Dale, Jose. 2 seconds. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, Freddy, huh? Now he's gonna use this strainer to use el coladorcito. Ahí
Yes.
está la base, esa base. Sí, también hay leche de pantera.
Con concha negra.
Eso es
Concha negra.
con concha de concha negra.
What do you think? Everything's with fish.
Vaya tomando nota, Capia, para que se convierta en un buen cocinero luego. Even our captain is, taking notes and writing down about all the recipes, how to cook a very good ceviche. How our captain is learning how to cook. All right.
Le agregamos la base de
Now
todos los
he's going to add
insumos.
the main key, which is the tiger's milk or leche de tigre. Irónicamente se piensa de que la leche de tigre es muy buena para la cruda, pero en realidad es dañino para ti. Si es-
Dejamos que se macere ahí un rato, Juanito.
The tiger's milk, amigos,
Vamos a
local,
hacer la decoración.
local Peruvians in Iquitos, in some other cities, we think that the tiger's milk, all this juicy stuff, the main key is good, to cure the terrible hangover. But that could be pretty bad for your liver because it has a lot of chili, that's all these ingredients in there. But when you're young, you don't think about it sometimes. Yeah. When I was 20, oh my God. Long night party, next day, leche de tigre, a good ceviche. Oh my God. To cure, the hangover. Yeah. Leche de tigre, good ceviche, or 2 cold beers, or 1 Bloody Mary, or keep us sleeping.
Acá le agregamos un poco de cebolla.
It's gonna add in, more onions.
Un poco de ají limo.
Just a bit of limo chili. I'm gonna mix it up. Looking good. No tienen que, antiguamente se marinaba, ahora es un estilo de preparación. Amigos, in the past, Peruvian chefs, they used to marinate the fish, you know, for a long time, a couple hours sometimes. Not anymore. Nowadays, it's highly recommended to eat, you know, the fresh fish, as Senor Ivan was saying, fresh fish, and you just marinate a couple of minutes. That's it. Yeah. Otherwise, you know, when you marinate, the deal is when you marinate the fish, you know, that long, you know, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, even 1 hour. You know, the fish loses the texture.
Yeah, right.
That you feel the texture of the fish. That's also the idea when you eat a good ceviche. Depending on the regions, here, since we don't grow potatoes and we don't grow sweet potatoes,
Grow fish.
but we have bananas, no plantains. That's why we presented with the green plantains.
Tenemos el ceviche listo.
Bravo, Jose! Jose for the president. All right.
Pueden probar.
You folks are more than welcome. Take a picture, please. If you want your picture taken with our chef, go ahead. I can be your photographer.